everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a cool minute since me and the guys have posted something, uploaded anything. I know we've been doing shorts and stuff. If you follow our IGs, well, we've been posting on there. But we haven't done a video. Oh, look at Daniel's calling me. What's going on? Uh-oh. It better be PT, bro, because we're filming.
My big black hawk.
Oh no! Is that a real book?
Oh no.
Hey, if that's somebody check it. If that's a real book, we're gonna give it away. Okay, aside from watching memes every once in a while, we've actually been up to a lot. It's time to kind of just catch you guys up to speed, and that way we can get back to what we need to do for our project cars. So, since the last time you guys seen us, we had the 11th gen, and I believe it was a stage 2 Powermetric tune, and we obviously have the intercooler. But you know, just because we haven't been posting doesn't mean we haven't been working. We've been collecting parts. Got a bunch of 11th gen parts right there, and those are waiting to get installed. But you know, we've been busy. We do, aside from our brand and our channel, our day-to-day stuff is marketing, and our team, we help several companies in the industry. So we've been very busy with that. And on top of that, you know, we've been renting out the dyno and using the dyno for our personal stuff. Powermetric has definitely been keeping us busy with the dyno. So we had a Hondata seminar actually held at our facility, which is really cool because that is probably the main focus of why I wanted to build the eShop. My vision for the eShop has always been to be a full-on studio that is for our stuff and also for any companies or even clients that we have to rent out the facility and use it for their stuff, whether it be for seminars or installation videos, photography, you know, literally just anything. Or if they just want, if you're just like a YouTuber or influencer and you want a facility to be able to come work on your car, because we have the lift, got the dyno, and it's a clean area to where you can actually film, this is it. So slowly but surely working up to that. But obviously around this time of year, it's very busy. We got SEMA coming up and PRI, and it's the end of the season for racing and all the car shows, etc. So it's gonna be very busy next couple weeks, which is why we're bringing you guys up to speed. So we had the seminar for Hondata. That was with the FKs. We'll show a little bit of clips here. So aside from like the day-to-day stuff, there's honestly been a lot of things that we've been doing, but I'm trying to think of kind of like the key points that I really want to just share with you guys, so that I think you guys will find exciting, which, you know, so we had the seminar. That was a huge success, especially for our team, because it kind of just showed what the space can really be used for. And we also linked up with Dustin Williams. If you guys don't know who Dustin Williams is, be sure to check out his channel or IG, or however you guys prefer to follow people on social media. But he has a really big YouTube channel, and him and Tim actually built a K24 swapped EG. So if you know my background, I've been into Hondas since I was a kid, and my first hatchback, my first car was an EF. So it was a 91 Civic hatchback. It was red. And when they told me that they were doing this swap, the team over at Powermetric actually ended up helping them out with getting the Hondata K-Pro so that they could get that installed. So they turned it on, they did everything on their own, but Tim and Dustin reached out to me because they just wanted me to kind of go over it, because they had made an appointment for a custom tune with Daniel through Powermetric. So before they brought it to the dyno, we actually went to their shop and kind of just looked everything over, and then I kind of just made sure, you know, like just do the basic dyno 101 checklist that everybody should be doing before they go to a dyno. You know, make sure all the clamps are tight, the fluids are good, there's no leaks. Specifically on this dyno, the wheels and tires are good, tire pressure is good. And then obviously we wanted to put a good starting base calibration, which if you're not familiar with Hondata, a lot of their systems have a lot of different base calibrations. And on the older stuff, those are more starting calibrations to pretty much just get you from point A to point B, which is the dyno. But the newer stuff, those are actually preset calibrations, which are, you could run those and those are super reliable. They've been tested and everything. So there is a difference between the older stuff and the newer stuff. So that's all we did, make sure everything was good with them, because shortly after that, Dustin and Tim brought the EG down to the dyno. And unfortunately, Daniel couldn't physically be here, but he just remoted in and I drove the dyno. You know what? Let's just show you guys that clip too. Go over a little bit.
I'm stoked.
So there's a cool little feature on this dyno. It is a roller dyno. You can simulate like roll racing and drag racing. You down to try it?
I'm down to try it.
All right. You can drive it.
Oh God. Okay.
One of the other things that we actually just did this weekend was go over to Dustin Williams' car meet that he had. So it was a really good show. It was like for Toys for Tots type thing. And it was actually a really good turnout. We're doing some B-roll there. Got to hang out and just see some really incredible builds. But you know what? That's pretty much it. You guys are finally, for the most part, caught up to speed. And as you can see, I pulled in the 11 gen and it is ready to go back on the lift, because there have been parts that have just been waiting to be installed, but we can't just install it because we want to share with you guys the process of before and after and doing all that. That's not going to be in this video. This video is more of just to bring you guys back up to speed and kind of let you guys know that, hey, just because we're not uploading all the time doesn't mean we're not busy and not doing things. So be sure to follow us on all our social media channels, but we're going to make it a point to really start uploading at least a little more regularly, especially with the plans that we got going on with collabing with Tim and Dustin. So that's gonna be huge, so you guys better be ready for that. Aside from that, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, because this is going back under the knife and you're not gonna wanna miss the next video, which should be up next week, so. Oh, my bad, guys. And remember, life's so sick. Live it.